Yeah, bad baby. Let me talk to your baby daddy real quick. You gonna laugh? Yeah, yeah. That's just let him know. Like that's y'all god brother, man. So he'll know who. I I just want to say this, bad baby. He's green to the streets. You know what I mean by that, right? He's no. I'm saying he's green. He's we always be the one that come out and get everything because he really don't understand the nature of it yet. So he knew to it. He knew to like coming around. Okay. Yeah.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Yeah. He called him in the
He went on that shit.
right. He called him in to apologize, but I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like,
Yeah, because he had gave us the wrong amount of money, but I feel like he didn't really mean that shit.
You're lying,
You
Hugo.
didn't.
You're gonna
right.
have to come clean on this.
Like, I feel like it was wrong, so I made him apologize. Like, I don't even play that shit. Like, come on now.
Right.
I feel like you approached him wrong, period. Like, it's the way you do shit, bro, and I told him that. That's the reason why he called
Your
him back
wife
and
drove a Chevrolet,
apologized. I
Hugo.
made his
What
ass
make of car do you
apologize.
drive?
Like, we don't do that shit over here.
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yep. I was just trying to figure out and let you know what's going on. Well, you
Yeah, I
already
know what's going on. I was here, but I feel like Kayjon approached him wrong. I feel like it's a certain way you can do shit, even if it's business, it's a certain way you do shit.
right.
And I told him that. Y'all gotta stop being so fucking rowdy. That's how shit happened. It ain't that deep, bro. Because if he pulled up, my
We
nigga,
found
then
your
you can
wife's
even been
car.
on that
Someone
took him
parked it at
from
the
the
school
pull back
gate
the
last
fuck
night.
up.
Do you have anything to say about
Right.
that?
That's what I
It
was
wasn't
telling
me.
him. Like, come on now.
Where do you keep your
Yeah.
You
work
ain't doing
clothes?
that shit.
I keep it at work in my locker.
Yeah. What you doing?
I'm doing Bella hair still. I got like 3 more braids.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your
Oh,
overalls put you at the scene of the crime last
what you
night.
had went around there and got
My
belly?
overalls are in the
Yeah, I went
laundry
to go
in my
get her.
house.
I have to walk over there. I gotta walk over there and take her back. Because Kayjon went to work. So
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the
walk
initials
over there and bring her
HN
back. I
found in
mean,
the
I got like
trunk
3
of your
more
wife's
braids.
car.
Oh, okay.
They can't be mine.
Yeah.
Why, Hugo?
All right,
Because
love
if
Just
they
for
were
you.
all the
your, you'd be an
misunderstanding,
incinerator
y'all.
too?
I hope everybody's straight.
Yeah, yo.
Get they mind off of it. Just the misunderstanding. Everybody just needs to learn how to communicate and stop being so fucking rowdy all the fucking time. Like that's the damn solution, and it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I made him apologize, though. I don't like that shit. I ain't like how that shit was.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, folks, I know.
All right, well, just call me later or
This
something. Y'all be
particular
safe.
theme is an old acquaintance.
Okay.
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope you like?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid till I hit your braid. Stays tight.
You down on your luck? Eli.
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you work have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green cover on. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car come to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed here and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
I'm not saying another thing until I've seen an attorney.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come. You've revived my...
better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie hitching braid, stays tied.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you work have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green cover on. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed here and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Yep. Yep. Get what you do is get some quicks.
I got the starter fluid.
Is it starting up from that?
No.
It ain't the damn fuel pump then. I explained to you and told you what it was when we was at the what you call it over there by Fam House. That damn crank sensor.
Because the fuel pump, it sounds like when I push the button, because it's a push start, it sounds like a whoosh. It sounds like whoosh, and then that's it.
So it's not the fuel pump.
Listen 1 second.
Yeah, where's your machine that to tell you the codes?
I'm gonna get that motherfucker right now.
I told you what it was. It's that damn crank sensor, man.
Somebody was trying to say there was some sugar in the tank.
Ain't no damn sugar in the tank, man. Because if it was even with it being sugar in the tank, when you spray that quick start inside of that damn inside of that intake, the motherfucker will start up. It's not the fuel pump. It's not that. It's that crank sensor. The crank sensor or the can sensor. One of the two, or probably all this shit is bad. All dudes don't listen, man. You gotta be more. I ain't gonna say that I know everything, but when you start telling me like certain stuff and breaking it down to me, and I get a feel and an acknowledgement of what's going on, I can tell you exactly what's going on. Because all cars do damn near the same fucking thing. The only thing is you can't compare cars with all the other cars. That's the only thing that's different. Like a lot of people always are, well, this car doing this and it's doing the same thing that this car is doing. Yeah, it might be doing something similar too, but all cars got different symptoms. The only symptoms that's always going to be the same is that fuel pump and that three things that a car needs to run. You need fuel, you need air, and you need that spark. If you're getting gas and air without that spark, it ain't going to start. And what causes the car to spark is the ignition coil packs, the spark plug. With the ignition coil packs, the spark plug. If them two been replaced, then your next thing is going to be is the crank sensor or the cam. One of the cam sensors is going to cause it not to start up. Because with the cam sensors, it can be over advanced or it can be retarded. Retarded means the car will like sputter when you go to turn it off. And if it's the advanced, that means that the motor will run hard as hell. It'll be trying to keep up and making too much air, so it'll be running air, you know what I'm saying, real hard. But when that crank sensor goes up, that motherfucker ain't gonna do shit. Even if you put that spray up in there, it ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing because that crank sensor controls your ignition coil packs. So without a spark, that motherfucker ain't gonna do shit.
This motherfucker saying no codes.
He's saying no codes?
It didn't have no fault codes.
Okay, so yep, so okay. I promise you, did you when last time you updated your machine?
Pending fuel temperature sensor A circuit high. P0183.
Okay, look that code up to see what it is. So you put the year, make, and model of the car, the motor size, and put the code.
Oh, I thought you knew the code.
Mm-mm. That's why I was saying all cars have the same problems, but everything be different. Their codes are different.
So, P-O.
But you gotta put the year, make, and model of car. If you just put the code in, it's gonna be a whole shitload of different codes, and for a reason.
Belt, we captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of running. I'm in charge here, Medier. Do you wish to
But a fuel level
prisoners?
sensor ain't gonna cause the car not to start up.
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
Wondering why we haven't
Fuel
killed them
level
yet.
sensor is the bob that's up in there that lifts up and down as what tells you how much gas is in there. That's not gonna stop a car from starting.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
You know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the U.S. of A. and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S.
What is
because
that
we cut off
called?
their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
P0183 fuel temperature sensor pump for a
What motor is that? Is that the 3.5?
Yeah. No.
Ah, Phelps.
Hold on.
I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
On the 3.5.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have
The
had
3.5 got 2 sets of coil packs.
First struck.
You
Phelps is
got three
politely
on one
trying to
side and
handle
three on the other
anything
side.
Melendez case is
Just
hoping.
six still good.
Yep, you got
Well,
six.
young Phelps, you win some
So
and
get
you
three,
lose
get
some.
three in
At
the
least
front, get three in the
You're
back.
happy with the Mueller case, sir?
over the moon, boys. The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness,
Wait,
and
you
the
say
lack
that
of an
what
alibi.
kind of car is that?
Now, get out there and catch
Nissan,
me another sinner.
A Nissan what?
uh, Nissan.
Altima. Yeah, that motor sits sideways. So yep, it's gonna be three in the front, three in the back.
3.5 SE. Yep.
Yep. So most likely it's gonna be them damn them. Cause see, with them cars, you got one,
They
two,
got brand new
three.
cool pack.
You got
They got brand new cool pack in the park club. I look back.
You have the address?
okay. So then yeah, it's gonna be them damn what you call it?
You're kidding. The
I
next
bet
one will be
it's
opposite
gonna be
Central
that damn
Station.
crane
Count
position
yourself
sensor.
lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so
Brand
close to
position
their
sensor
desk.
because that one
Yeah.
code,
It means
that
they can
code,
pop
that
in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they
83.
need it.
You know, that ain't
That's
a
the
bad
fuel pump.
idea. That is not a bad
Yeah,
idea
that's
at
what it's
all.
reading is it's the fuel pump. But if you spraying quick start up into that car, so, you know, it still should start up.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna have him do it. And I'm gonna spray it. Hey, when I tell you start this bad baby, start. When I tell you start.
And where your booster pack at, so you can try to
Detectives, they're ready to start
keep
the
the
show.
car
I'll
up in
take you through.
charge while you're trying to do that.
It's up in charge. I got my jump. I got it on the jump.
Okay.
You should put his foot on the gas a little bit, right? Open that muffler up.
No,
Oh, for Christ's sake.
not while you spraying the step
Brothers,
up in
bigger.
there. You ain't got to open it
Cause of
up.
death is
You're just supposed
Go
to.
ahead and do it now.
We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
It sounded like it started up.
You didn't do nothing.
Oh, I thought it sounded like it started up.
Do it again, bro. Yeah. That's all it's doing.
Yep. So it's gonna be that cam sensor.
Cam sensor.
I mean, the crank position sensor.
Okay, let me find out what it is.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
It's right here over the fucking wall.
Huh?
It's right here by the coil pack.
The cam sensor is up there by the coil pack, but the crank sensor,
Brake sensor's on the other side, right?
it should be down there by the harmonic balancer, or it can be back there by the transmission.
Alright, let me just this motherfucker out real quick.
All right.
Like that.
May as well follow the trail. Antonia, it's a start.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. That's got to be a code or a cipher. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us? Mrs. A. Maldonado. Could it be Antonia Maldonado? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. We got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. trail points up. Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified.
Detectives?
But you can tell me what's going
I swear.
On it goes. Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
It's gotta be something big.
Kiss the blood, BD. She was only 21 years old. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Never the same, are they?
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Another day, another dollar.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, my daughter has a long serpentine belt. Can you replace that for her relatively quickly on a Subaru?
Yeah, I could replace it.
Yeah. She's in Sherwood. She's not too far from where you are. So what's a good time for you to get there? And how much would it cost?
You talk about tonight or?
No. Within the next couple of days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll probably give me enough time to finish up this house job that I'm doing. Send me the year, make, and model and I most likely
Oh,
need to.
James asked me about the brakes too.
And also brakes. This brake pad is, what year is it, Karina?
It's a 2013.
2013
Outback.
Subaru Outback Limited.
Okay, yeah, make sure you text me that because I am not gonna remember it.
Are you drinking? Nigga, please.
No, I need to be.
You got jury duty.
I got. Man, hey, them people can kiss my ass. I ain't mess around with them. Hey, that was the first and the last time they'll see this face. Man.
All right, I'll text you the information. You let me know when it's a good time that she can drop it off to you, okay?
Okay.
What estimate about the price?
Wait, what, Karina?
And the estimate of how much it's going to be.
And
Yeah, I'm a look into it once I can get the vehicle up over here so I can see. Cause you said the brakes is real hard for her to stop.
Yeah, the brakes.
That sound like that brake booster probably either done went out or the hose done popped loose away from you.
Take a look at the horn, the fuse on the horn, because my horn don't work.
And also a fuse replaced because her phone doesn't work when she horn.
No, horn.
The horn's not working.
So did the horn stop working at the same time that the brakes went bad? Because that might be the same fuse.
No, I don't know. It just happened.
No, it didn't. It just happened. She said.
Okay.
No, it was never working. Like,
oh, the horn was never working.
Okay.
Let me know within the next couple of days that she can drop it off to you and have you take a look at it for her, okay?
Yeah, so I can look over that whole vehicle.
Yep, that'd be good. I appreciate you.
Okay, bro. I got you.
All right, man. I'll get you all the information. You let me know what else you need.
Okay.
All right. Look more. I love you.
All right, little bro, big bro.
It's got to be something big, right? If you can fake sincerity, you got it. Stop. Turn back the other way.
Continue to respond, please. From the 56 this time.
It's all right.
You near?
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am. Hey, Cole, let's get moving. You look at that?
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from. Okay, we have an address. The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado bar.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife's line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit. What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
My eggs were running.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Oh, waitress, can I have another spoon?
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
My eggs were running.
I think he's a bit of a ganguero, but he treats me nice.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Someone ought to take him.
This guy must have escaped.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
He drove me up to Mohawk.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
That's the latest thing.
Extra!
Ah.
Where's that goddamn thing?
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Go left, just now.
Go right through here.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Damn it. We need to go around to the front.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got 100 pounds in your watch.
Stay back, or I'll have to put you down.
I got nothing to say to you.
Say goodnight, sweetheart. Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Just Picked Fruit Market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
No good. There's nobody here.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks, ma'am.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop them with one round.
I got the jitters again.
We gonna go downstairs?
Come on, there's got to be someone you can go roust.
They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Yeah, I want to make homicide.
We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what? We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what? They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down my sack.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Yes, my queen. Hello? Yes, Baba. All right.
What's that?
I said, okay, let me get dressed and let me swap these plates up over to the black car. You want me to just come in the truck? There ain't really no gas in there.
You got the car?
Yeah, okay. Here I come, babe. Here I come.